All right, in this video we have some details about Season 2 of the Orville, which we have not had previously, and that would be a reason that we would do this. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. We have some brand new news about the Orville for Season 2, including a breakdown of at least titles of some of the new episodes. First of all, though, I want to mention that the Orville was Fox's highest rated new show since 2015, a big thing, especially when you consider science fiction shows generally. Generally speaking, they do reasonably well, but are not always just boffo hits. This one was. So it had something to do with the way that Fox promoted it, but also the fact that the show has been very well done, as Seth MacFarlane knows how to do. So congratulations to the Orville, the highest rated new show since 2015 on Fox. Also, Seth said in response to that his intention for this show was it to fill the void that was created after Star Trek The Next Generation stopped its production. So that says something about what we've suspected already as to how the show is produced, something Jonathan Frakes said in his interview recently as well. Production started on the new season in late February, and we have, I think, 5 shows that are already in the can. The first one, of course, was one that was produced last year and was not included for whatever reason, so there will be 14 shows in this season. At least that's what's been ordered so far. But about 5 of them have been produced now, and we have an idea of what some of them are going to be. First of all, Halston Sage. We have heard some rumors back and forth of whether Alara is going to be in Season 2 or whether she's not. The fact is that she will be both. Halston Sage is going to be doing a romantic comedy, which is going to keep her, and the name of the film is called The Last Summer. And that's the reason that she will not be able to be in the entire season. However, she's in at least 1 or 2 episodes, and that will allow her to make a graceful exit and perhaps to come back later. There's no indication by anyone that she is being permanently replaced, just could not be on the show in order to do this movie, and they let her do that. So she is going to step out, and one of the episodes probably will be devoted to her as they put Jessica Zor, who will also be a Selayan, to kind of replace her on the ship, at least temporarily. So what we know is that one of the episodes, and we think it's the first episode that they filmed, was not so much sci-fi. Even though Seth had said in previous interviews that he's going to go more serious sci-fi for some of the shows, at least one of them is not going to be. It's going to be more of a variety, and it may be a very enjoyable show. It'll all take place on the Orville itself. There'll be no planets, there'll be no space stations, there'll be no visit to Earth. It'll be what they call in the television business a bottle show, where you don't have to build any additional sets. So that could be episode 1, or it could be a bit later. Episode 2 is going to be called Home. Our guess there is it's Alara's home, because we know that Robert Picardo, who plays Alara's father, is going to be a guest star in one of the episodes. So it's likely that that is going to be the episode called Home. Episode 3 is going to feature Jessica Zor. That also leads one to believe that Home is going to be kind of a thing where Alara is going to go home for some reason or other, and then perhaps leave it open for her to come back. And since they're visiting the Selayan homeworld, that gives them an opportunity not only to give an easy out for Alara, but to bring in the new character played by Jessica Zor. So the episode 3 will go into her character and work that out. So that's episode 3. Episode 4 is going to be called Command Performance, and all we know about this is that it's directed by Robert Duncan McNeill, who was Tom Paris on Voyager. So keeping it in the Star Trek family. We know that at least one episode of the coming season is being directed by Jonathan Frakes. That's probably episode 5. We don't know exactly what it's called or what it's about, but it's kind of interesting that he was visited by an old friend from the next generation. So we'll see something of that. And we've seen before that there is also going to be a legendary actor, possibly Star Trek actor, that is going to play an alien in one of the shows in this season that's already been filmed. So we'll see what we have to work with. If this is of interest to you, we hope that you'll hit the like button and subscribe if you've not already subscribed to this channel. It would mean a whole lot to me, and I appreciate it. So with that, we'll keep an eye on what happens in the Orville. Remember, it's going into reruns on Fox, so you might want to catch that. We'll be looking at them too, and we'll give you some new insights on it if we can. Until then, don't go far.